Proverbs 27:19 says this, "As water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart." Well, this proverb says that just like when we look at the surface of water, we can sometimes see a reflection of our face. If we look at our lives, we can see a reflection of what's in our hearts. For example, Jesus said, "The things that come out of a person's mouth come from the heart." So no matter what we may think or what we may say, we actually demonstrate what's in our hearts by what we do, by what we say, by how we spend our time, by how we treat other people. Now, we often tend to think of our lives in terms of behaviors, in terms of habits and patterns, and that is a part of it, but it really runs deeper than that. It's about our hearts. It's not just, hey, I need to break this bad habit of saying mean things. We need to go deeper and ask, why do I say mean things? What's going on in my heart? It's no wonder that Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Now, I know that some of us may be thinking, I don't need a reflection. I know what's in my heart. But do we really? Jeremiah 17:9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who can understand it?" And there's some real truth there. Our hearts really can deceive us at times. They can make things that are absolutely not good seem like good things. And so often when we have made a bad choice like that, the thing we say is, what was I thinking? Because in retrospect, we're able to see that we made what should have been an obviously bad choice, but we were deceived by our hearts. And then there's the truth that a lot of times we actually really don't even understand what's in our hearts. I mean, how often have we messed up and the thing we say is, why did I do that? Why? And we really don't know why we've done something. We really don't know what's going on in our heart. So the truth is, we don't know as much about our hearts as we think we do, but we can look at our lives and they will reflect back to us what really is going on in our hearts. Yet, in order for us to do that, we have to take a really honest look at our lives and be able to kind of critically examine what's going on and not sugarcoat it. We won't really be able to see the truth about ourselves and our hearts unless we're willing to do that and to take that honest look. Now, other times we may try to hide the state of our hearts, but we really can't do that for long. Inevitably, what's really in our hearts comes out through our behaviors, and often when that happens, things come crashing down. So we need to take an honest look at our lives, and when we do, most likely we're going to find that there are some words and some actions that don't live up to our faith, that don't live up to the kind of people that we want to be. And what that means is that we have some heart work to do. Now, because again, what comes out of us flows from our heart. It's not just about habits. Now, there may be some work to do with habits and behaviors, and we may need to do that too. But again, we need to go to the root issue, to the deeper part of what's going on in our heart. So we need to fill our hearts. The remedy is that we need to fill our hearts with God's word and its call on our lives. We need to fill our hearts with our relationship with Jesus, because only then will our lives reflect God's love, compassion, and holiness, because our life will match what's in our heart.